You're muted. You're still muted.
Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. And so good to see you here today. I'm just so glad you're here. Thank you for spending your noon hour with me. We've just got some wonderful things that I'm excited to share with you about the oils and about the supplements and how they can really help support our over the 50 crowd. I know you may not have heard, but the baby boomer generation, those born between 1946 and 1964, they're still, and I'm part of that, currently the largest US population group, according to the census of 2010. We number about 76.4 million, believe it or not. Some people think that means that many people walking around forgetting things and walking into things and talking about being old, but I'm here to help make that so it's not so true, all right? And if you don't fit into that over 50 crowd, that is okay too, because this information is really going to be relevant to you as well. You can learn how to get ahead of the game so you don't have to be talking about getting old too soon. And you can really help take care of your parents and your grandparents by sharing this information with them. So we're pretty excited about that. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm finally called Dr. Nozella. I have one daughter that's in heaven, and my other daughter is still here with me, and my husband of almost 45 years. By my friends and my colleagues, I'm a doctor of education, and I'm super, super passionate about empowering people to achieve the best quality of life that they desire, to be advocates for their own health. Professionally, I'm a nutrition educator, a professor emeritus, writer, a speaker, a researcher, and a wellness consultant. And like most women, I struggle to live that balanced life. But one of the things I've learned is that I have to be intentional. And that means taking care of my body, because I believe that my body is a temple of God and I only get one. Now, let me tell you, when I took my first nutrition class as a freshman about 30 years ago in college, it really bothered me to hear that the life expectancy of some populations in the United States was 7 to 8 years shorter than that of the dominant culture. And I've just been searching for answers and ways to close this disparity. What we've been learning now is that the disparities don't have to do with your genes. It has more to do with lifestyle, stress, and environmental things. And so today I want to give you some hope that none of us are doomed to age prematurely. Feeling poorly may be your norm, but it doesn't have to necessarily be the normal, because it really is not. Now, before we get started, I want you to know I am not here to replace the advice of your healthcare provider, to diagnose, to treat, to prevent, or to cure any disease. I'm an educator, and I'm just committed to helping you have access to all the resources and knowledge that are going to help you take control of your health. This information is for educational purposes only. Okay, think about it. Why are you here? You might want to jot that down or put it in the chat or put it on the Facebook comments. What do you hope to learn today? I'll be looking at some of those things. First of all, I want you to know not all essential oils are created equal. When you shop with Young Living, you are getting a quality product that's backed by seed to seal guarantee that you won't find anywhere else. In fact, they are the original company when we talk about modern essential oils. And so with us, you can expect that you're going to get the best. Why? Let me tell you some things about our oils. They're all come from plant material that is grown on our corporately owned farms, and they're carefully vetted partner farms that you can actually go visit and see how the oils are processed. All our farming is sustainable, and the sourcing practices that we use so that we provide the purest oil. There's a lot of care that's taken to preserve and protect the natural resources. And our farms are hand weeded, okay? So there's zero use of pesticides. The oils retain all of their natural constituents and their therapeutic properties. They smell like the original oils. They haven't been tampered with. We use food grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods. There was one lady and she was allergic to another company's oil, and it was because she had an iron allergy. And the distillers that were used for that oil were used in an iron distiller. That is not the case with our oils. Also, we use a low pressure and a low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals. There's rigorous testing on each batch by our internal labs and by third-party facilities. And the oils that have been reviewed through every step of the production have to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. And the thing that's really important to me is that if the oils don't meet these high standards, they are rejected by Young Living and they will not be bottled as one of our products. They would rather lose money on that end than to give you something that's inferior. And that is really important to me. If you want to look for more, you can go to the Seeds to Seal website and learn a lot more details than what I'm telling you today, but just wanted to start out there. And before we dive into the specifics of aging, I do want to talk about usage and safety, but don't worry, okay? I don't have a list of adverse effects, okay? The essential oils are not like pharmaceuticals where there's a whole list where I'll smile at you and then tell you all the things that are gonna go wrong if you use it, okay? That's not the way it works with natural products. Instead, you just have to keep a few safety tips in mind as these are really powerful products. So when we think safety first, when you're using very pure essential oils for the first time, you might want to dilute them with a carrier oil like an almond oil or coconut oil or olive oil. Never put the oils in your eyes or your ears. And if you do, use an oil like a carrier oil, almond, coconut, olive, to help soothe that. Don't put water on it, okay? Always follow the directions on the label. And the National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy suggests that elderly clients may have more skin sensitivities. So you want to have a reduced concentration of some of the products, the oils that you're using, again, using that carrier oil. Keep in mind with Young Living, the solid colored labels are aromatic and topical directions are on them. And if the labels are white, then that's our vitality line. And that lets you know that they can be used dietarily and the instructions will be on the label. It's the same oil inside, but the different labels just helps you know which ones can be taken internally. There are 3 ways to use essential oils, which is so fun. Topically, you just kind of dilute it with the carrier oil if you want to, like the V6 coconut oil that we talked about, and it goes quickly into your skin. Aromatically, it's so easy. You can use a diffuser. You can use diffuser jewelry, or just put it on your hands, rub them together, do a scent tap like I like to teach, and amazingly how it goes right into the nose, into the lymphatic system, breathe it right in. Or with Young Living, we have our vitality oils, which can be taken internally because they are generally recognized as safe by the FDA. Okay, now, when we talk about staying young and all the products that you could use, I have to confess, Young Living has over 600 essential oils and oil-infused products that help support every system of your body. But don't worry, I'm not going to cover them all. I'm just going to talk about just a few to help you target for your biggest needs, okay? And I have to start with your nutritional needs. Your nutrition is key. And unfortunately, we're just not able to get everything that we need from today's diets. Mainly as older people, our bodies don't assimilate food as easily. They don't digest food as easily. So you need something to really boost your nutrition. And I can't do any class without talking about Ningxia Red because it is that whole body supplement. It's just perfect for anyone, no matter what your age is. The Ningxia wolfberry is one of the highest whole food sources of potassium and fiber. And it's grown in a region of China near the Himalayan mountains, known to be one of the richest sources of minerals and organic nutrients that are found on Earth. It's been used for thousands of years to support longevity, immune function, and to aid in the natural detoxification of the body. There was a study done on the population of people that live in the valley where most of the Ningxia wolfberries are consumed, and it showed that 80% persons per million people were over the age of 100 in that area, compared to 5 persons per million in the rest of China. Isn't that amazing? Ningxia red can help prevent oxidative stress. It can support your eye health, and it can provide energy throughout the day. It's delicious on its own, but in a smoothie or with a few drops of your favorite dietary essential oils, it's just awesome. I like to add a drop of lemon or lime or grapefruit or orange vitality to mine, but you can experiment with a lot of different ones for the flavor that you really like. Now, when we start aging, one of the main things we talk about is energy. And what would you do if you could increase your energy with just a pill or a few drops of oil in the morning and not have any side effects? Let's talk about just a few oils that could really help as we're moving into our twilight hours. Vitality essential oils like peppermint and black pepper have been shown to really support healthy circulation and promote increased energy. So again, you just have to add a few drops of your Ningxia red daily to your tea. I haven't done it in coffee, but you could do it that way as well. Now, when we talk about pills, I like to call what we're using supplements because they're really supplementing your nutritional diet, okay? And one of the main ones that's so helpful is multigreens. It will give you mental clarity, and it gives a pep in your step, and it really gives overall improved stamina. You see, multigreens is a nutritious chlorophyll formula that's designed to really boost your vitality by working with the glandular, nervous, and the circulatory systems. Multigreens is made with spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, barley grass, bee pollen, erythritol, specific kelp, and therapeutic grade essential oils. Now, essential oils are key. Clinical experiment was shown, and what they did was show what were the absorption rate of multigreens before they put any essential oils in it. And they showed that within 42 hours, the absorption rate of this particular supplement was like 42% in the 24 hours. But when they added essential oils to the multigreens, the blood absorption increased to 64% in 30 minutes, and it increased to 86% in 1 hour. And what this means is the cells are now receiving the nutrients that they were previously not able to assimilate. Now, unless you're able to eat a wheelbarrow full of greens every day, you're going to need these multigreens. Leafy greens are critical for good health. And if you like them, if you're like most of us, we just can't get enough. I can't eat a wheelbarrow full. Now, the other thing that's so important is that you're getting exercise, okay? We know that exercise can increase your energy levels throughout many different times. There's just a lot of studies that talk about it. It increases the blood flow to your body, which supplies more oxygen, and in turn that boosts your energy and it reduces fatigue. Exercising regularly can also reduce your risk of stress and anxiety. And there's many diseases, including cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, and even some cancers that exercise helps to improve. If you just can move 10 minutes 3 times a day, you are really going to help support your system. And just do something like walking. You don't have to join the gym or anything like that. Add in a little peppermint oil, and that will help you to cool any fatigued muscles after some physical activity, or maybe rubbing a little peppermint on before you start doing some activity. It also helps to produce a focused environment when you diffuse it. So having the peppermint diffusing while you're doing some exercise, it creates an invigorating and a refreshing experience when it's inhaled. Just feels like, oh, you can get a deeper breath or something. And it really does relieve some head tension. So using that peppermint while you're exercising is another good tip that we have. But let me remind you, always consult with your doctor before you begin any kind of exercise program, okay? want you to be careful. Now, I don't have to talk to you about how important it is to take care of your health, your heart. We want a healthy heart. And as you begin to ramp up your physical activity or to be more consistent with it, it's so important to keep that blood flowing by maintaining proper circulation. I like CardioGize as a supplement because it supports a higher quality of life. It supports your healthy heart function. It helps have proper blood circulation because, again, it uses essential oils. And it's also a balanced, heart healthy combination of herbs and compounds. This supplement was really formulated specifically by D. Gary Young. And let me just read to you a little of what he said about the research when they were designing and developing this supplement. He said, I've been doing my own investigating about heart conditions worldwide, but especially in America. And I was amazed when the data showed the deficiencies to be very similar all over the world. I wanted to conduct research and study herbs used in different countries that particularly give strength, energy, and good nutrition for normal heart function. So we had many herbs that were shipped in. After testing to determine their various compounds, I put the formula together for the most synergistic, powerful, and beneficial response for the body. CardioGize will surely join the ranks as another great Young Living supplement. And that's what D. Gary Young said. And it's just comforting to know that Young Living goes to such great lengths to ensure that you're getting the very, very best. If you're interested, I do have a PDF that we can send to you. Just reach out to me that talks a little bit more about CardioGize and how it's formulated and what all it'll do for you. Now, the older we get, the more we're concerned about our mental state, right? Alzheimer's and dementia kind of haunt us. And research has been conducted that shows that there are certain essential oils like rosemary, peppermint, basil, lemon that can improve your mental alertness and your memory function, keeping the brain functioning at its full capacity. Also, OmegaGize combines a synergistic level with the ingredients, and that when you use it daily, it supports the normal brain, heart, eye, and joint health. It has omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and coenzyme Q10. And all of these work together with the essential oils to create that omega-3 DHA-rich fish oil supplement that you'll really want to have. Two things to keep a note about this particular supplement. Unlike pretty much every other omega-3 supplement that I've tried, this one doesn't have a fishy aftertaste, okay? That's kind of nice. And just like you find with our other supplements, OmegaGize also is infused with a proprietary essential oil blend. Due to the typical American diet, our bellies just don't absorb as much as we would hope it would from the food that we're eating. So pure dietary essential oils make the nutrients more bioavailable. It increases their potency and adds additional profound health benefits. Don't waste your money taking a supplement from a store when you know you aren't getting the adequate absorption from it. And then I also want to mention to you about MindWise. MindWise supports your brain and your heart with a medium chain triglycerides and a high proportion of omega-3 fatty acids. We've included vitamin D3 and the proprietary MindWise memory blend made from a bioidentical coenzyme Q, Alcar, and GCP that delivers even more brain and heart support. Its exotic seeds, berries, and juice extracts give it a flavor that you're gonna love. It's available in a liquid, but it's also available in a single sachet that's really easy to use. And it's made from that exotic Sacha Incha seed oil, acai puree, pomegranate juice, and extract, turmeric, essential oils, and oh my goodness, it's so much more. MindWise is that nutty, fruity supplement you'll love to take every day, because it's really formulated for your cognitive and cardiovascular systems to help to support your brain and health wellness. And again, as I mentioned, you can get it in the liquid form, or you can get it in the easy sachet form that you could really just take with you. And these statements, I must tell you, they haven't been evaluated by the FDA. And again, it's not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Now, how many of you have complaints about bones and joints, feeling a little achy and creaky? Okay. We know, as we've talked before, regular movement and exercise will help strengthen your bones, increase your muscle mass, and improve your balance, which are all good things that you should be doing. But here are just a few supplements that might help make a big difference in the way you feel, okay? Agilise is that joint health supplement that's perfect for healthy individuals who are looking to gain greater mobility and flexibility. Take it daily just to support your joint health, okay? And it also has some preventative measures in terms of protecting your joint and cartilage health, okay? I like it because Young Living uses a unique and powerful ingredient such as frankincense powder. It has UC2, unnatured collagen, hyaluronic acid, calcium, fructoborate, and a specially formulated proprietary essential oil blend that includes wintergreen, copaiba, clove, and Northern Lights black spruce. All these oils are known for their joint health benefits. Now, BLM supports normal bone and joint health. And this formula combines powerful all-natural ingredients such as type 2 collagen, MSM, glucosamine sulfate, and manganese citrate. It's enhanced with that therapeutic grade essential oils again. And these ingredients have been shown to support healthy cell function and encourage joint health and fluid movement. And then finally, we do have the Cool Azul Pain Relief Cream. It provides that cooling relief, oh my goodness, for minor muscle and joint aches, from arthritis, from strains, from bruises, from sprains. It has been approved as an over-the-counter medication. Just a little bit, and it's so good because you just need a very tiny amount to put on to get the relief that you want, okay? So just give it a try. I mean, people wonder how it works. Well, because it has methyl salicyate, which is found in wintergreen, that helps to eliminate or alleviate a little the pain that's deep in your muscles and joints. And it also has natural menthol that's found in peppermint, which provides kind of that cooling effect that we get from that. So I just love it. I just love it. Your body is such an amazing web of intricate systems that all work together for one goal: to keep you alive and well and feeling amazing. And I say, if you want to age gracefully, it is so important to just take care of your health now, to be proactive, good nutrition, keep moving, exercise, and use the supplements that are safe for you that have no side effects. I've mentioned some of the main supplements from Young Living, plus a few other things that make it really super simple for you to support your system. And if you're looking at, how to get some of these, what's the best deal? Let me just tell you, it's so easy, okay? Just go to the Young Living website or go to mynaturallynozella.com, hit shop, decide if you want to make a one-time purchase or if you want to do a subscription, create your account, follow the prompts, set up your account, and you're ready to go. Now, I have to tell you how to get the best deal, okay? Because friends don't let friends not get a bargain. Is that true? Okay. You want to get it more for less, then you can unlock the 24% discount by simply either purchasing something at 100 product value or more on your very first order. You unlock the 24% for the rest of the year. Or if you purchase anything each month on a subscription basis, you also unlock the 24% discount. It's that easy. And if you're on the subscription program, which you can change every month, it's so wonderful. You're going to get loyalty points. You're going to get a free product, so many gifts, so many freebies, so many things to help support you as you do it. Just talk to me if you want to talk a little bit more about that. Right now, I just want to thank you so much for setting aside this time to be with me as we're talking about aging gracefully. And I want to help you do that. I want to invite you to be part of our community, part of our team. My information is here. You can just take a picture of this slide, that QR code, or if you're interested in the products that we talked about today or learning more, at the bottom, I have a website that'll take you right to them. Or there is my webpage and my phone number. I would love to hear from you. I would love to help you on your journey to wellness. I have the ability to provide you with wellness assessments that help us to really be intentional and targeted as you make your goals to achieve the goals that you have for wellness. So I want to thank you again for being with me today. Happy Monday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week.